It's really, it's more complex than I ever imagined, and more rewarding too. Weeks before my 30th birthday, I opened my first business called Lion Luxe, which is a personal training studio. 6 weeks before we opened, I made the decision to just do this. And actually, when I left the job that I had, I said, this is what I want to do. And this is why I'm leaving, because I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to doing what I really want to do. I came to the realization that if I didn't do this now, I was going to have to wait another year. And I really didn't want to work for another company for another 12 months. I knew that I could make it happen if I made some sacrifices. And so I made the decision to do that. I basically took all of my savings and put it down on a storefront location. At that point, I couldn't turn back. I'd signed a lease for 2 years. I took out a loan for equipment, and that all showed up, and I ended up borrowing a trailer from my dad's work and loading all the boxes that I had shipped to their house that they kept in their garage for me. Drove them over there and unloaded them. I did all this by myself. I moved like a cable crossover tower and a squat rack and all the weights. That was wild. I actually did that at night after work. I think I got home from work at like 9, loaded everything up and drove it over there at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. And the next day I went back and I started to put stuff together, and I remember having a sense of pride in that, and that it was, I had put all this on the line. It was my money, all of my money. I was going into debt to do this, and I just pulled the trigger. I slept on the couch in the back room of that place, and showered at the gym that I had a membership at. It was a weird 2 months. It's so many little issues in the beginning that I just didn't account for. Like, you assume things are gonna go to plan, especially if you take a lot of time to plan them out, and that's not how it went. I need to make this work, and if that means that I'm gonna work 18 hours every day for 8 months, then that's what I'm gonna do. I remember building equipment until 4 o'clock in the morning, sleeping on the couch in the back, and then driving back to the gym that I was working at to train clients at 8 a.m. And it was just that was what had to be done, and so you just do it. I think that for the most part, our employees are happy and they feel appreciated, and they can see the benefit in the direction that we're going and are excited about where they're at, which is excellent. It's different than following the company handbook and doing what you're supposed to do. Your character, comes into the spotlight quite a bit, and you have to make decisions, and there are no governing rules. Your personality becomes so much the culture of the company, and it's definitely, it puts a lot of pressure on you to do the right thing all the time. But the truth is that in the moment, you can count on yourself to do the right thing as long as your intent is right, as long as you're honest with yourself. And I don't think that I knew where we would be today. I really didn't know. But looking back, if I were to talk to me 13 months ago and say, this is where we're going to be, how do you feel about that? I think that I'd be pretty pleased. Yeah. We're doing something right.
I wake up and chase my dreams.